Right, so today we'll talk about the overhead squat. So what I'm going to get you to do is do 2 videos exactly like this. We're going to start with a video from the front, okay? So, going to get a broomstick, a mop handle, whatever it is. I'm going to put this up over our head. And what I'm going to ask you to do is think about turning your armpits to face forward. So, armpit facing forward. And if we see that from a back angle, if I get Lee to spin around, so just rotate. Now when she turns her armpits forward, we get a nice lock in here at the back, and a lock in here at the back. So we'll turn her back around again. And what we're going to see is I'm going to turn her armpits forward, get into a wide stance. And one thing we're going to look for here is as she squats, do we see the shoulders start to turn down? So we go from palm facing forward, armpit facing forward to shoulder rotating. So away we go. That's pretty good. We're still seeing these are pointing forward. So I'm going to do 3 reps like that. So we can look at the armpits, forward, and 1 more, forward. And now what I'm going to do is as she comes down to parallel, I'm going to ask her to do the fault that we tend to see with the armpits. So slowly, and there we go. The armpits are now facing out this way and they're not facing forward anymore, okay? You can see the shoulders rotating. And 1 more time. So slow it down. Squat, and now in come the shoulders. We've lost the upper body position, right? So what you're doing there is as the shoulders, so you put the stick overhead, face the wall for me there. As the armpits, this nice position that we have in the back to lock in the overhead squat, as the shoulder turns down, we've lost the back. So you've lost all these muscles here now, and that's going to be the end of the overhead squat. So that's the first thing we'll look for on the squat in the video. The second thing I'm going to look for is the knees caving in. So from the front angle, I want to see armpits forward, and I want to see these knees pushed out the whole time. So we'll do 3 reps, the knees pushed out. Make sure you keep the toes in contact with the floor. Big toe, ball of foot, heel. So we'll see 3 of them, and then we'll do 3 reps with the knees caving in. Right, so let's just, there we go, there's the knees caving in, and again, knees caving in. Okay, so that front video, armpits forward, knees staying out. That's the 2 things I'm looking for. Now from a side profile, I'm going to ask you to take yourself from a side profile. What am I looking for here is that stick is straight above the middle of the foot. So on the start position, I'm looking straight down and I see, okay, great. The edge of this draws a straight line to the midfoot. So as we start to squat, does that exist? Is that straight line still over the midfoot? And the answer is yes here. So we're seeing that straight bar, the bar goes straight, the bar goes straight. And now what we'll demonstrate after Nina finishes that 3rd squat is the common fault. So you can see the angle of her torso. She's nice and upright. And we'll see as when we get down to parallel, we look for someone whose torso pitches forward, and you stop there. And look where the bar is at the bottom. Look. Like it's out here, all the way to here instead of here. And back up and again, down, torso forward as we come down. Okay. So, 2 videos, front angle, knees, armpits, side profile. Is the bar over the foot? And is the torso angle leaning forward? Is that the cause of it, right? So, anyone who has the overhead squat in the program, master the stick in order to add load. If your shoulders turn in, if your knees bend, and the weight comes forward, your max overhead squat will always be 30 kilos. So let's try and address, can I keep that position and can I work for it, for reps? So in the program you'll see pause with this, and the purpose is we're going to look for 2-second negative, 2-second in the bottom of the pocket. So we go down, 1, 2, hold, 1, 2, up, down slow, hold, up, down slow, like 5 reps where if I go 1, 2, and the purpose being here is, a good exercise to try is go to the bottom of the squat and see can you breathe. Are you literally purple in the face holding your breath, or can you find comfort to breathe in that position? So we go down, and we just take a breath or 2. Like, is it somewhere you can be stable? Is it somewhere you're comfortable? And back up. And the purpose of this is, that is the catch position of a squat snatch. So when we move through the snatch position, we land at the bottom. If this position isn't stable, how can we catch weight in that position? So, all of the programs with overhead squats contain a pause. They must have that pause. The second point on the pause is, it's a pause in contraction, okay? So stick overhead. When you're at the bottom of the squat, you're not sitting and waiting for the time to go on. You're squeezing your legs, you're squeezing your ass, you're squeezing your stomach, you're squeezing your arms, okay? It's body tension from the start. I should be able to come over and go, and it should be one unit. I shouldn't be able to push your hands, I shouldn't be able to push you forward here, push you forward. You should be rigid starting the squat. Big weight overhead, rigid at the bottom, squeeze for 1, 2, and out. If you catch low to the bottom, I guarantee you, you're going to need to squeeze for tension. So at the bottom, it's a big squeeze in the pause, and then it's up, okay?